Hey guys, what's going on? Today we have another episode of things I bought recently, specifically games I bought recently. So today we've got quite a big pile. It's down here, so I'm going to just jump straight in. So firstly, we have Guitar Hero for the Nintendo DS. Now, we were shopping just for games in general, and we came upon a store in the UK. If you live in the UK, you might know it. It's Granger Games. I've been actually going there quite a lot, and I've been getting quite lucky there recently. They have quite a few cool things. So here we have like the Guitar Hero. It's obviously the guitar, or what's meant to be the guitar. You stick this onto the bottom of your DS and give you a little plectrum here, and basically you strum on the screen. It's actually a really fun game for what it is. It's a decent pastime. I mean, I haven't spent a massive amount of time on it, so I wouldn't be able to tell you if your hands ache after a while or anything like that, because I just haven't spent that much time with it. So with that, we also got Guitar Hero Decades, and the reason we got this was just because the back of the box had a lot of songs that I knew, that I know and that I like. So we picked that up as well with it, just to basically have two games for the peripheral that we bought. Here we have Rainbow Six 3. Now, I've never played Rainbow Six 3, and I've yet to install it onto my computer, but this box drew me in. I love boxes like this, and I actually picked this up at the same time as I picked something else up, as the disc falls out. Yeah, I picked this up at the same time I picked up another game, which you'll see pretty soon. I see it just there, so let me just figure out how to put this back in without making a fool of myself. So next I have a GameCube game. Now it's weird because this episode actually has a lot of different games and not just for one system. This is 18 Wheeler. I was going to say 18 Wheels of Steel, but it's 18 Wheeler, and it's basically a truck racing game in which it's like an arcade truck racer game in which you have to get to the destination before your, I guess, enemy, the person you're racing against, and it's really fun. I actually popped this in and played a bit today, and I've got to say I loved playing it in the arcades when I was younger, and I still like playing it now, so I'll definitely be putting some more time into this one. Here's the next one that I bought at the same time as I bought Rainbow Six. It's Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell. Now, I actually already own this on the Xbox, but I'm missing an Xbox pad. It's really strange. I have every lead for my Xbox, my original Xbox, except for the pad. And I can't find a pad anywhere for it, which is really weird. So we have Splinter Cell. It's the first Splinter Cell game, and I actually installed this and played a bit, and it's actually pretty fun. I'm probably going to end up playing all the way through this game. When I was younger, I didn't really appreciate it as much as I should have, obviously because when you're young you don't really understand how to play games properly. Next, this was one that my girlfriend kind of just shoved in with a pal today. It was 25p, so we have Sonic 3D. Now, I have no illusions about this game. This game's probably going to be terrible, but for 25p I thought I'd give it a shot and add it to the collection at least. This next game I love. I played it a lot when I was younger, and for some reason I don't have it anymore, but that's Jak and Daxter: The Precursor Legacy. Fantastic, fantastic game. Can't recommend this one enough. All the Jak and Daxter series are brilliant games, and as soon as I get my PlayStation 2 working again, I will be popping this in and completing it. Next, even though I've just said I don't have an Xbox pad, I have an Xbox game, and this is Prince of Persia: The Two Thrones. I've never played a Prince of Persia game, I don't think, maybe just for a short amount of time, but it looks pretty good, and I think it was like £1, so for £1 I couldn't say no. Another game that my girlfriend kind of shuffled in, although I did play this one as a kid, which is weird enough, is Dogs Fall. Now, I won't install this on my computer, but my girlfriend installed it on her laptop, and she really seemed to enjoy it. She keeps kind of logging onto it and feeding the dogs and the fish and stuff, and I guess she said she was going to send me a picture of the dog, so I'll put the picture like up here somewhere so you can see that. It's pretty cool though. I guess she's having fun with it. Anno 1404. Now this is actually a really good game. I popped this one in, and before I knew it, I'd lost an hour. That's basically it. I lost an hour, and I don't know where it went. I just kind of put it in, played for a little bit, and then the hour was gone. So I'm definitely going to go back to this one and try and get my little civilization city to be amazing. Next, I have never heard anything about this game, but the box intrigued me. So did the name and the box art. So here we have the First Templar. I'm not sure if any of you guys have heard of this game. I've never heard of it, which is weird. It's a Games for Windows game, which is also a bit strange. But this was, I think, £2. So again, couldn't resist it for this box. I'm a sucker for boxes like this. So I guess for £2, gonna pop it in and play it eventually. So yeah. Next one is Lost Planet. Now I played this one for a little bit on my Xbox, and it just feels a bit sluggish. I might eventually get around to completing it, but for £1 again, it's a game that some people actually gave high reviews on, so I couldn't say no for £1, so I picked that one up as well. Mini Ninjas. This is a game from my girlfriend's collection. I actually have a few games from her collection. So I guess I can show those off. They're pretty much all coming up now actually. So here we have Mini Ninjas. I can't say much about Mini Ninjas apart from I saw my girlfriend struggle to cross like this plank for about 10 minutes before I took it off her, and I got her across the plank my first go. So yeah, I guess I can pop this in and play it as well, because it looks quite quirky and fun anyway. So the next two I'll show together. I have Guitar Hero Aerosmith and Guitar Hero 2. I already have Guitar Hero 3, and I've got something else down there that I'm going to show you in a minute. So, two games. I really enjoyed the original Guitar Heroes, which is why I bought... Well, I didn't buy these. This is why I was happy to accept these as a gift from my girlfriend. Next is a bunch of games that people... especially me, dislike now. So we have Call of Duty 3, Call of Duty World at War, Modern Warfare 2, and Black Ops 2. Now I already had Modern Warfare 2 and World at War, and the original Black Ops, not Black Ops 2, on my PlayStation 3. I never play these, but they're there anyway. Next we have the Beatles Rock Band. Now, I'm not a massive fan of the Beatles. I mean, I like a lot of their songs, but I don't necessarily go out my way to listen to them. But this was £1, and for £1, I already have all the drums and the guitars and obviously the microphones and stuff. So for £1, an extra Rock Band game, couldn't say no. So Beatles Rock Band. Battlefield Bad Company. Now, I already have Bad Company 2 and Battlefield 3, so I decided to get this one just to add to the collection. I actually played a few games online, and it's actually a lot of fun. It still holds up today if you want a shooter. I feel like it's like Battlefield 3, but less harsh. Like, there's less bullet drop and stuff like that. From my experience anyway, I was playing a sniper for a little while, and yeah, I had quite a bit of fun with this, and I was surprised that I actually did. And that was, I think, like 50 or 75p, so I picked that one up. And here we have, I don't even know what this is, Kingpin Life of Crime. Kingpin Life of Crime, sorry. 10p this game. That's pretty much why we bought it. It was there. Kinda looks a little bit interesting on the back of the case. I don't know if you can see any of that, but it looked quite interesting on the back of the case, so we picked that up as well. And this last one is awesome because it adds, I mean, as I've already said on the videos, I want to collect a full Legend of Zelda collection. Here we have Link's Crossbow Training. Now, I've heard terrible things about this game, but for $1.99, I mean, a Zelda game, technically not a Zelda game, a Link, like, off-brand game, I couldn't say no. And basically now, this is another game to the collection for the Zelda series. I've been looking at the DS versions as well, so I think I'm going to pick those up sometime soon, as well as some other things. I've got a video that should be coming in the next maybe a week or so, because I ordered something offline that I want to make a separate video about. So yeah, that's all I've picked up. I think since the last video, it's been about a week, maybe a week and a half. So in around 10 days, this is all the stuff that I've picked up. Tell me what you've picked up down in the comments below. Until next time guys, bye bye.